With the Bears having $23.26 million left in cap before the NFL draft and taking away $14 million to put aside for the rookies we'll be bringing in, we currently have 4 picks at the moment, and that's going to leave us with roughly $9.26 million left. The Bears could make a shocking but smart move in this upcoming offseason to help mentor quarterback Caleb Williams by bringing in a veteran quarterback. This kind of reminds me of when the Bears brought in Andy Dalton to be a mentor to Justin Fields. But in this situation, Williams will most likely be starting out of the gate and not sitting behind a veteran. But to be frank with you guys, I think it would be really good to bring in a veteran still for Caleb Williams just to be safe. Nothing against Tyson Bagent, who I think is a solid backup quarterback, but you need another veteran in the room. And that mentor could help out Bagent as well. We currently do have veteran quarterback Brett Rypien from Seattle, who knows Shane Waldron's offense, but I could see him being on the practice squad and the Bears keeping a bigger name behind Caleb Williams and Tyson Bagent. Who may that be? Ryan Tannehill, who was recently quarterback 1 for the Tennessee Titans. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Bears can still make moves in free agency. Today, I am going to run through why I think the Chicago Bears Ryan Tannehill, along with what he brings to the table and more. Now, before I begin today's show, if you are excited about Caleb Williams being the Chicago Bears' next starting quarterback, make sure to smash that like button on this video to show your support, along with commenting if you would want the Bears to bring in Ryan Tannehill or not to be a mentor to Caleb Williams. And with the draft being less than 2 weeks away, I'm doing my first giveaway of the NFL draft. And if you want to win an autographed Brian Urlacher jersey, Beckett certified, make sure to hit the subscribe button on the channel in order to stay up to date for all Chicago Bears news and updates. Comment FGB and like this video. Winner will be announced next Monday when the next giveaway starts, so you're not going to want to unsubscribe. So let's jump a little bit more into the veteran quarterback and why I think he'd be a great mentor for Caleb Williams. Ryan Tannehill previously played for the Tennessee Titans, standing at 6'4", 217 pounds, and is currently 35 years old. He has a career stat line of 81 and 70 from a records perspective, with a playoff record of 2 and 3, passing for over 34,000 yards. A solid quarterback on paper. It gets even better because of the fact that he's had 2 4,000 passing yard seasons in the NFL during his career, along with a 64.3 completion percentage, which is very solid, and 216 passing touchdowns. The only negative, he's thrown 115 interceptions, but still nearly a 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio, which is not Tom Brady-esque like status, but better than anything the Bears have really had in the last 30 years. Can we all agree on that? A one-time Pro Bowler and comeback player of the year in 2019, Ryan Tannehill could be a solid pickup for the depth piece, because he brings in that veteran quarterback status that knows the league and how to read NFL defenses. Not only that, would be a solid backup for Chicago that could help mentor both Caleb Williams and Tyson Bagent. And he's a solid passer who can fill in when there's a potential injury. I mean, he did take the Titans to the AFC Championship not even 3 years ago. So this guy clearly still had gas left in the tank and is a pretty good quarterback. Now, why am I thinking this? A lot of you are like, what is the point? Well, there have been so many great quarterbacks that had mentors help them get up to NFL speed a lot faster and understand the game. Duos like Drew Bledsoe and Tom Brady, Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, Alex Smith and Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love. That's just 4 examples that I can think of right now, and that's because they had good mentors. The difference would be is that Williams would obviously be a starter, but still, do you guys know what I mean? Just having that behind him and able to teach him in practice and in the film room and everything, Tannehill would love it, and he would sign for cheap on top of it. Tannehill has over $200 million in earnings over his NFL career. He isn't looking for another massive contract. He's got money. He's just looking for something to help his pension out a little bit more, maybe get another couple $1 million before he officially retires, and maybe even get that Super Bowl ring. Injuries also happen, and with the Bears becoming super deep at the quarterback position, I would feel much more confident with Tannehill on the roster than not having him on, especially with a developing offensive line. And that's another thing about Tannehill. He's played it with some of the worst offensive lines in his entire career and still put up over 34,000 passing yards with a winning record overall. Not bad at all. And he'll probably be a 1-year rental, a projected 1-year, $6 million contract. I would honestly do it because we still have money left over. We can shift around some contracts, and you have that depth at the quarterback position in case something does happen. I want to hear your guys' thoughts, though. I know this one's a little bit different, but I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. But with that, thank you as always for tuning in this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, bear down, baby.